What if I told you that the 6 hours after work hold more power to change your life than the 8 you spend at your job? That the time between 6 p.m. and midnight isn't just downtime, it's build time. If you're collapsing onto the couch every evening, binging shows, doom scrolling, or just feeling stuck in a loop of exhaustion, I get it, work drains you. But let me ask you something. Is the life you're living right now the one you actually want? If the answer is even slightly no, then it's time to stop wasting your evenings and start using them on purpose. Here is moves that set you free so you can build a life by your design. And today I'm giving you 4 powerful habits to start doing after work that will completely change the way you live, earn, and grow. Let's get into it. Here's a stat that changed how I viewed my time. If you work a 9 to 5 and sleep 7 hours a night, you still have over 6 hours a day of unclaimed time. That's 42 hours a week. More than a full-time job's worth of hours just floating there. The question is, what are you doing with it? Most of us waste that time unknowingly on distraction, passive consumption, or procrastination disguised as rest. But what if you gave just 2 of those hours each evening to a version of you haven't met yet? That version could be 6 months away. And tonight, that could be day 1. Habit 1, the Power Hour routine. First up, build your evening power hour. This is your non-negotiable protected time where you build you. Not your job, not your boss's deadlines. You. Here's what your power hour can include. 20 minutes of movement, a walk, yoga, home workout, 20 minutes of learning, reading a book, listening to a podcast, studying an online course, 20 minutes of creation like writing in your journal, content creation, or side hustle planning. That's it. You've now moved your body, fed your mind, and invested in your future in just 1 hour. You don't need 4 perfect hours of productivity. You just need 1 focused hour done consistently. And when you repeat this for 30 days, you'll feel momentum. Habit 2, build freedom skills. Next, use your evenings to build skills that create options. You don't need to quit your job tomorrow, but you do need to start preparing for the version of you who could. The world is changing fast. The 9 to 5 doesn't promise what it used to, but skill sets, they'll always create value. Here's what I recommend. Learn 1 marketable skill like writing, design, coding, video editing, or marketing. Practice it 3 to 5 hours a week. Document your journey online, even if you're a beginner. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. You're building what I call freedom currency. Skills that buy you time, income, and flexibility. Even just 30 focused minutes per night, you'll outpace 90% of people who are watching Netflix, hoping their life changes. Habit 3, start a small side project. The third habit is simple, launch something small. You don't need a business plan or a website or investors. You need a simple project that solves a problem and earns even $1. Why? Because that first dollar outside your job changes everything. Some ideas to start a weekly email newsletter, an Etsy digital download shop, resell books or thrift finds. Offer a mini service on Fiverr or Upwork. Create a single landing page offering a skill you already have. The goal is to break out of employee-only energy and step into creator energy. Even if it flops, you learned, you tried, you moved. That's more than most people can say. Habit 4, build a night ritual that fuels you. Fourth, and maybe most overlooked, protect your energy with an intentional night routine. If you go to bed drained, wired, and overstimulated, you'll wake up tired, reactive, and unfocused. Instead, close your night with peace. Set a tech off time, no screens, 30 minutes before bed. Reflect on 1 win from the day and plan tomorrow's top 3 priorities so your brain rests, not races. This routine helps you sleep better, wake with purpose, and enter the next day from a place of intention. Let's pause and imagine this version of you 30 days from now. You come home from work, and instead of numbing out, You step into an hour that energizes you. You're learning, building, creating. You've got a side hustle idea. You're upskilling. You sleep well. You no longer feel behind. You feel aligned. That shift didn't come from quitting your job. It came from mastering your after-work hours. Because freedom doesn't start when you leave your job. It starts when you reclaim your time. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. I'm too tired. I have kids. My job drains me. And I hear you. Between kids and work, my life is full. But full doesn't have to mean emptying yourself completely. Even 30 minutes a night can change your future. Don't underestimate the power of tiny, repeated action. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a willing mindset. And trust me, the version of you that commits even when it's hard will thank you later. Now, I'm not saying you need to overhaul your entire evening routine overnight. That's not realistic, and it's why most people burn out. Instead, start with just one of these habits. Stick with it for 30 days. Let it become a rhythm. Then, once it's solid, layer in the next. This isn't about doing it all at once. It's about designing a life, one strong habit at a time. So here's your challenge. For the next 30 days, pick one of these 4 habits and commit to it. Let your future self be proud of you. Kindly subscribe.